Hey everybody, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. And in today's episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do just yet. I have a few things I want to talk about from the last episode, and then we'll probably go from there. I mean, I have some ideas and things that I would like to probably get done or try and so on, but we'll just see how everything pans out. And I heard you earlier. Get out of here. Wow, okay. So, as you can see, I've been kind of busy from the last episode with my hotbar. So I have been upgrading my sword here, my broadsword. Obviously, the last time we saw it, it had auto repair. And basically, what I've been doing is I've just been stood here by my skeleton grinder, which is now finished. I'll show you the redstone here in a minute. And basically, what I've been doing is just killing the skeletons I collect up, using this sword instead of throwing a potion at them, and then I get the upgrades through the upgrade system that Iguana Tinker Tweaks adds. So I put moss and quartz on, and since then we have gotten smite, bane of arthropods, and critical chance. And that's the phone. I will be right back. I hate when that happens. So where was I? Basically, yeah, the sword here, that's what I was talking about. So, it really throws you out when that happens. So yeah, the sword has moss, quartz, smite, and bane of arthropods as well as critical chance. So smite and bane of arthropods behave much like the vanilla enchantments. And what critical strike is while I kill a mob, just normally, I have a 10% chance of doing a critical hit to them. So I don't know if that stacks on top of normal critical hits that you can do as well. That might be kind of handy to have like a double critical hit type thing. So that's pretty cool. This is a pretty good sword. The thing I was really hoping to get was looting through this system. That's what I was trying to do it for, because I don't exactly have a whole lot of lapis, just 36, and you need 450 lapis to actually upgrade to looting 3. But, you know, we'll probably find some at some point. While mining and so on and so forth, to actually get the looting on the sword. I do have one extra modifier. I also made this guy here. This is a cobalt hammer. As you can kind of see, I've probably gone a little bit tinker crazy, to be honest. And the reason I made this over the alumite one we have is it's a little bit faster. Just, you know, it seems faster to me anyway. Got silk touch on it as usual because I like to have access to stone instead of cobblestone. I have all the tools to get that with if I need it in bulk supply. And I also made myself a lumber axe. Now this is probably my favorite so far of all of the ones that we have done. I do have my jetpack on me still, as I'm going to need this. I'm going to show you what I've been using this for. Now, the redwood trees that we get in the big forest biome, whatever it's called, the lush redwoods, basically they take normally probably over 15 minutes to cut down. I think one that I cut down manually, it took me around 20 minutes to cut down. And I really like the wood from these trees, but I don't like cutting them down because it takes so long. But I'm just going to show you here. I'm going to bone meal this tree. And this is probably a better one than the one I had in my testing. And I use this lumber axe. Bam, look at that. It just takes all of the wood out in one go. Oh, excellent. I got, luck, fortune 1 on my axe. Interesting. I'm not totally sure what that does on an axe, particularly. There might be something I'm missing, maybe saplings, possibly. But I already get tons of saplings. Now if I throw my jetpack on here, and we just climb up a little bit, and we... Let me get a block, actually. Not a redwood block, though. A cobble block. And I can just kind of go to the bottom of the tree here, stand on this, and just pretty much break the rest of it. It's really that easy. Now I can break the block beneath my feet. Use my jetpack and go a little bit higher. Oop, bit of a lag spike there. And just cut down these, and then we're done. Simple as that. So this is really, really quick for wood, and it's barely used any durability. the durability on this axe is 16,276. Now, to give you an idea, a diamond axe has 1,500. This is almost 10 times that of a diamond axe. And I know with unbreaking on it, you might get around 3,000 durability on it. But for cutting down trees, this is insane. Now, if we wanted to do any sort of wood-related work that involved sort of like planks and sort of what you would use typically an axe for, outside of cutting down trees in vanilla, we make another tool called a hatchet, which I have not made at the moment. But this is going to be really, really useful. Like, I have, for not very much work, pretty much picked up an entire inventory's worth of wood, of this redwood. And I really, really like it as a building material. It looks so nice to me. So that's kind of taken care of that problem with this. This was totally worth it. I just went to the nether for a little bit and made myself some, or found, should I say, some cobalt and ardite, and it didn't really take too long. It only probably took me 20 minutes scouring the nether just to get the bits that I needed. And this, it's got auto repair on it, so it's going to repair itself. It lasts a really long time, and I can just repair it with the ingots if I need to. So all around, I'd say that's a win. I really, really like Tinker's tools. Probably, I wasn't so keen on them at first because I didn't understand them really, and I didn't get the point of them versus enchantments. But actually now, I don't see any reason why I would want enchantment on tools for the moment, unless there was something I'm clearly missing, because when I'm getting stuff like this, you know, it's really, really easy to get myself some good equipment, and it's spent with resources, which is what I like. With enchantment, in this version at least, it's gotten a little bit better in 1.8, but in this version, when you enchant something, you just take potluck with it. And I know that we have the enchanter here, which we could use books and items for to get the books we want, but most of the time, you're just going to take random potluck and hope that you get something good. Now, with this setup here, I know exactly what I'm going to get, because I just spend the resources to build it. Moss is really easy to come by. From the moss stone, I have a whole roguelike dungeon full of it, so that I can make tools auto-repair. So it's fairly easy to replace them as well. Like nether quartz, that's pretty easy to obtain in bulk volume. Redstone, typically. I have plenty of diamonds. If I actually found a village, I could probably get a decent amount of emeralds as well. So that's what I really like about Tinker's Construct, is it's not just random. I mean, there is an element of randomness to it, but you're guaranteed of getting something that is at least reasonably tool-worthy that I would want to use. So I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing I would probably want to enchant at this point is armor, which, you know, that's not too bad. Fortunately for protection books, it's dark steel, and for that, I'm going to need an alloy smelter and redstone flux. I have everything else here, obsidian and so on. And how do you even make an alloy smelter? That's something I've never looked at. An alloy smelter by Ender.io. A machine chassis. That's actually not too bad. A cauldron, furnaces, and some iron. That would be how you would get a lot of dark steel. I have plenty of iron already lying around here ready to be processed. Now I've just got to find out where I want to put this wood, because I keep getting all these chests, and I guess I'm just going to have to throw it in here for now. I'm kind of running out of storage room. It's definitely something I want to look into doing at some point. As for this guy over here, the power situation, I have a mod installed called Power Converters, that can convert so many different types. An energy bridge, that's not too expensive. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it is, a little bit. I don't think it's too bad, though. An energy bridge you could make with 1 diamond, a bat box, gold cables, and some tin plates. Let me see here. I would actually like to try and have a redstone flux to... that's a redstone flux consumer. Redstone flux producer. There may be a way of doing it. EU low voltage. See, if that produces redstone flux, how do I do that? Redstone. Right. I'm not going to get into all of this now, but the point is that basically I'm not stuck to using industrial craft power for my industrial craft machines. I can mix and match a little bit. I can do redstone flux if I think that's going to be easier. I've not messed around for, or with, should I say, the thermal expansion mod for quite some time, so I'm kind of out of the loop on exactly what the changes have been and the different power types you can get. I know that you store it in these energy cells here, and there's not engines. Yeah, there is engines, but they're called dynamos, that's right. So this one is the cheapest, and it goes all the way up to this, which that's not even that bad. Reactant, I think it's actually what you need to put in them. Venomous skeleton burnt to death is actually the pain. I think for some you need cryethium and things like that we don't really have access to at all. So I'm not going to get into that just for the moment, but I just wanted to let you know that that was there. And then this, I actually settled on a design in here. Let me see if I can poke myself in here a little bit for the crusher. Basically all there is at the back of this there is 3 comparators going that way and then 3 this way, and 2 redstone at the back. None of them are on negative mode, and this is just a light switch that goes to the lights. It's nothing super complex. If people want to see it more than that, then I will do so. Just let me know in the comments. And this has been pretty good, I have to say. I've got plenty of bones and arrows. Started to store my bows over here. Been getting odds and ends of armor as well. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with the way everything's going. Now, as for what we should do today, I'm kind of still not sure. I was thinking that maybe it would be time to upgrade this a little bit, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Because there's not a great deal I can do with that at the moment with the resources I have. We could go to the Twilight Forest and check out one of those hollow hills. There is one near the entrance to the Twilight Forest. We could do that. But, I mean, we've done a lot of adventuring, haven't we, lately? So I kind of want to do something a little bit different. So I'm not sure. I do want to build my base up a little bit more, but I don't know as I want to do that right now. Gosh, this is so tough to decide. I know that we started the spider farms too, and I was kind of thinking about finishing those through here. But again, I'm just not sure. I wish I was, but I'm not. Yeah, lots of stuff in here. Basically, all I need to do for this is build a platform somewhere and set up some rails, and then we'll be good to go, but that doesn't seem very interesting to do on camera. You know, this is also in a pretty bad state. I've been meaning to get around to this. There's so much, like, little things, but I'm not sure what to do. Blah. I'm going incoherent now, apparently. What to do, what to do. Oh, I got it with a skeleton skull too when I went to the Nether Fortress. Might have to sit and think about this one for a bit, guys, while I decide what I want to do and what direction I exactly want to go in, because at the moment I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I'm gonna sit and think about this one for a moment, and then I'll probably be back. Okay, so I think what we'll do actually is we will look at this staircase here. And the reason I said that is because I want to kind of mess around with the micro blocks as well, and we haven't done that yet. and I've actually done a quick Google search just to see what designs there are out there in real life, and I think I found one pretty quickly actually that would be kind of nice to not exactly copy, but sort of replicate if we can. And I'm not sure if I can do it with micro blocks. I think I might be able to with a mixture of micro blocks and carpenter's blocks. So carpenter's block specifically, that's just a carpet. I want to make these slopes, I think. There's a prism wedge slope, just a normal one. I'm not sure which one I would really want to make. How do I make carpenter's blocks again? Okay, wood and then sticks around the edge. I can do that. What happened to my other ones that I had? Oh, you know what? I think I'll put them over here. In with the random stuff. I'm definitely going to want some of this. All of my stuff is everywhere, so it's kind of hard to make sense out of it. Yeah, here we go. And to make these slopes then, I needed some sticks, right? I'm just going to go ahead and convert all of that right now. Still need to make some sticks. I'm going to make a bunch of those too. This was one of them. Yeah, it makes a wedge slope. So the idea behind this is I could like do that almost. And let's just try and texture that. Interesting. Then I could have like a wooden post that stretches out like that, maybe. That said, though, does that look better? I don't know. Ooh, I didn't realize it did that. Not that I particularly want that, though. Is there a tool I can mine this with? I bet it's an axe. Yeah. Interesting. I'm not totally sure if I like that or not. What were the other options? I could do these. I think these ones I need to use the hammer for and sort of reshape them. I'm assuming anyway, yeah, here's the hammer and the chisel. So if I use a regular one, that gives me a slab. Not sure about that for the moment. Oh, that just changes the look of it. I was almost sure that there was a way that you can sort of make these ones like the spike and that, but I'm not sure. Huh. I might have to look that particular part up, but because all I'm getting with this is, you know, making it into a slab, and that's about it. I don't necessarily want a slab, but at the same time, I want to know how you make these ones. And obviously, there is a recipe somehow to do that. Maybe it involves the chisel. Now, then the chisel is actually specifically for when a block receives a texture like this. Yeah, that's what that's for. And I don't really want to do that right now. So it's not the chisel, we can eliminate that. What happens if I... Ah, okay. Interesting. Here's the spike. Upside down spike. This is quite weird, I have to say. I don't think I want to use all of those complex shapes necessarily. I'm also looking, is there like a lamp that we can use as well? An arcane lamp. I can't make one of those. It's a bibliocraft. That looks more like a desk lamp. What about these? I kind of want like a candle lamp. A lantern. That might be what we're looking for. A fancy lantern made of iron. Glowstone dust glass. Yeah, I think we actually want a lantern more than a lamp. See what variety that we have. Quarried stone lantern. Sandstone. Just regular stone. Iron. Steel. Okay, they're all from Railcraft. That's from Project Red. This one seems pretty reasonable to make. Oh, and you can change the color of the candle too. So what do I need? Iron, glass, glowstone. So iron. I have some glowstone ready to go in here. Glass. I know I have some of that. Yeah, I have glass panes actually all ready to go. And just a torch, and I've got those. So if I throw a torch in the middle, the 4 glass panes, and then these. Oh, you know what? I need to do this. Whoops. Alright, okay. Now I can do this. And I can make another one, should I so desire. Just going to see if I like it first. And then it says like I can use dyes and such to... It already has a white candle though, I don't particularly need to change the colour of that. Again, do I have any flowers and stuff? Different dyes? Let's try making it a red candle. If I can even do that. I might not be able to do that one. Does that actually just change the candlestick? That's not really... I guess it does. It just changes the candlestick. Now here's what I want to know. Oh, it does hang. That's very interesting. I kind of like that as a decorative type of thing. It's pretty cool, I have to say. I think we might go with that, you know? And sort of have these posts every so often that go down, and they have these sort of hanging lights on. Then I just need maybe some diagonal beams, which I might use these for as well. And then we should be set. I think I'm going to work on this a little bit off camera to further identify what I mean, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I've been quite busy for a little while, and this is what I've come up with. I'm not totally sure if this is what we're going to go with for good and final yet. I do think that it probably could use some improvements, but let me know what you think. This is kind of the finished half right here. Basically, all I have is sort of these supports, and then I have some carpenter's blocks with the redwood texture. I have the candle lamp that we made from Bibliocraft in the middle there. And this sort of vertical beam right here, and then these are ladders which kind of look like supports, And this is a slab from Microblocks, a vertical slab. Behind that is some glowstone. I have 2 stairs either side, and then I have some carpenter's blocks there, which is sort of like this sideways stair, which I think creates this interesting pattern. I'm not sure if I'm going to completely roll with this, or if I want to change anything. If you have any ideas, let me know. But at the moment, I'm thinking what I want to do is kind of repeat the pattern all the way up to the surface, and then probably see how it looks. I kind of am happy with it though, in a way. I think it could use some improvements, but I'm not the best builder in the world by any stretch of the imagination, so I do like to try, but I'm not, as I say, the best. So, next what we're going to do is we're actually going to head on over to the Twilight Forest. We're going to do that today too. There is a hollow hill nearby the portal which I want to check out, or what I assume to be a hollow hill. If it's not, then we'll probably go do something else, but I kind of want to take a break from this building. I've probably spent several hours on it, just on this, just trying to make something nice. I tried all sorts of different stuff. Like I tried this cobblestone here in the walls, and I really like this cobblestone, but it just didn't seem appropriate for this. I think I was getting the whole thing where, well, how would I get this color of cobblestone type of thing, because it is a mine after all. So we probably will use this somewhere else in our base, but not on the staircase, I don't think. So what I would like to do is head on over to the Twilight Forest. I don't know how we're doing here on supplies. You know what I would like to do actually before we head on over there? We've got plenty of food, water bucket, we need more torches. I did drop by the branch mine, or the hammer mine I guess, and I checked my supplies. I actually have 42 diamonds. So we're in good shape there. I don't need to make any diamond tools right now, but I'm going to make some more torches. I'm going to bring some more coal as well. Wood would always be handy to have for exploring this. I'll probably bring some of this stuff. I'm not going to need that shovel, so I'm going to leave that at home for today. This shovel will do fine. The bow, I could probably upgrade a little bit. What have I got in here? Power 2. Power 2 on breaking 1 is probably the best for now. I have plenty of arrows, so I'm going to stock up on those guys as well. And I think the next thing I would like to do is actually do a little bit of enchanting. Because, well, it makes sense to me. We have plenty of, wherever it is, osmium. Yeah, here we go. I'd like to make myself a set of osmium armor, if I can. Do I have anything sort of pre-prepared in here? Not really. I mean, I do have some of these, like this, I could probably wear. That would be acceptable. On breaking 3, last stand 2, that's kind of like basic iron pants. They would be fine. That's probably going to break quickly. That iron chestplate I could probably enchant. And the boots, do I have any boots in here? I have some regular iron boots that I could probably throw a level 30 on. This is a level 30, this is probably about a level 15, something like that. So I'm going to throw my osmium back in the chest there. I'm trying to see if there is anything decent that I have. That's not too bad. For pants, although I already have pants. I'm kind of missing the chest plate. See, that's almost broken, so I don't really want to wear that if I can help it. You know what? I'm probably just gonna. I don't really have an access wave to this, do I? I think I need to go down to the bottom. There was a way, like you might have to right-click with an empty hand. Yeah, that's it. I want to try, actually, something different now. Can I? No, I have to be next to a tank to do it. We'll just get 2 levels, and I'll just throw 1 level on each of these. They're kind of broken anyway, so... I mean, that has projectile protection on it. It would be nice to have some actual protection. Unbreaking is not any better. And Soulbound is not any better. but I am going to put these on. It's not brilliant, but it is something. I'll keep these as backup armor, I guess. My hammer might be handy for this. Don't need that bow right now. So, all things considered then, I think we're in good shape here. We have a good pick, a good bow, a good sword. Do I want to bring any potions? I don't really have anything that's particularly useful, and I don't want to spend time brewing, so... Excuse me, I seem to be getting a little bit dry-throated. I'm not sure why. I'm going to take a sip of tea here in a moment, though, and hopefully that'll improve things. Right, so into the Twilight Forest we go. And don't fall back in the portal again. Oh, hello. He wasn't much of a threat. Oh, hello. Never looked down here before. There's a kobold. A spider. Okay. And my sword does have Bane of Arthropods on it, so it is doing more damage to those creatures. Oh, hello. A dungeon. Ender pearls. Iridium ore. That's useful for solar panels. Page. Conduit stuff. Wow, okay, let's take this. Oh, hello. Find a symbol. Oh, I guess that was Mistcraft. And I didn't bring my... I brought this. But I didn't bring an actual axe. Okay, so there's a zombie spawner right here. I kind of wanted to make a zombie farm at some point anyway. Because I could turn rotten flesh into leather just by smelting it. You know what, I'm actually going to come back for this stuff. I'm going to remember that it's here. I'll probably set a waypoint to it. And we'll just keep that as it is for now, while I explore the Hollow Hill. So I'm going to set a waypoint right here and right now. Waypoints. That death I'm going to remove because my stuff's long gone. Zombie spawner, and then I'll just type unlooted, and that will leave a beacon beam style thing there. It's really, really close to my portal, so I should be able to find it fairly easily again. And I'm gonna head up an aura node, huh? I think they're used in Thorncraft, which we have yet to mess around with. Thorncraft is a mod that I definitely want to get into at some point. We just haven't yet. Going to do some magic and pretty cool stuff like that. So I am looking around mainly for lapis. That's one of the main reasons why I have come to the Twilight Forest. Oh yeah, there's definitely things in here. And I did turn off the blue slime spawning. Still seems like there's a few, but it's definitely nowhere near as many as there was before. So I've kind of got to decide how I want to deal with this, because there's not really a good way in. This looks like it might be a good spot. If I can get in through here. Oh, hello. I recognize that sound. I think it's above us. Is it? It's hard to tell. Might be below. Oh yeah, it's below. There's some lapis. That's exactly what we're looking for. I kind of want lapis to build looting tools with. To make sure I keep my food bar topped up. Oh, and you know what, actually, hold on a sec. I actually wanted to try a different hotbar layout. I've been trying this a little bit more lately. I kind of want my blocks on 2. And the reason for that is so that I have access to it. And I'm going to put the bow on 4, and then a utility item on 5. There's a guy over there. There's a swarm spider. Clear these guys out of the way. And still getting used to the new hotbar layout. Because I'm kind of expecting there to be a bow on 2, but there isn't one. Unfortunately, this looks like a small hollow hill. I was hoping for a bit bigger one. Oh, gosh. Do these guys even do any damage? I don't think they do. I think they're just kind of an annoyance. And that looks to be about it for this hollow hill. I was hoping for it to be a bit bigger. Oh well. I guess that lapis was probably just some random chance lapis, maybe. There's a silverfish spawner. There's not even any chests in this one. That's so unfortunate. But yeah, I was really hoping to stumble upon one of the bigger ones and try and get some lapis and such. Maybe we'll keep looking though for a little bit, see if we can find another one. Yeah, that was really not that much lapis. Well, it was over a stack, but even so, I need roughly around, I think, 6.5, 7 stacks of lapis. And we didn't get that, so I'm probably going to have to de-inventory myself soon. Moss patch? Oh, hello. Well, that's one way of dealing with it. I need my... Oh, I already have blocks, I'm still... Ah! I can't get you from there, so come down and fight me. There we go. Alright, cleared through that. Nope. There we go. So obviously there is natural caves and such here in the Twilight Forest, but we're not really looking for that. I don't know if you would get any better chance of lapis and such in the Twilight Forest over just in the normal realm. I don't think that you would. I'm probably going to try and get the lapis on top of these towers. Every little bit helps. I don't know if they mean anything or if they're just decorative. Well, nothing happened, so I'm going to assume not. Hello, Mr. Crow. Where did it go? Did I put that back down? Dang it, I guess. Oh, it went up there. I'll break that down into its component parts. I don't need that iron pick. So let's see if we can find ourselves another hollow hill then. Not really seeing anything around here. There's my portal right there. Oh, hello, what's this over here? This might be the one we already explored, I'm not totally sure. There's a ravine. Some redstone down there with a kobold. Oh no, this is a much bigger one. I see redstone in there. It's kind of sandwiched in a ravine, which I don't like too much, but It's okay. It's just a zombie. Not a big threat. Not on his own, anyway. Alright, what do we got in this one? It's a redstone. Some rubies in here. Sapphires. No lapis. Not yet, anyway. Wow, they have a fast attack. Not looking good for lapis again. Just redstone in this one. Dang it, I was really hoping to stumble upon some. I thought that was a diamond then, but it is not. Well, I guess on to the next one. It doesn't look like there's really any lapis in here. It doesn't look like it extends down much that way either. I see any lapis in the wall. I think that is some pitch blende right there, which is useful for reactor craft. Haven't seen that before. Gotta be careful I don't get knocked off. I may die if I do. Okay. I mean, these things seem to be fairly common. We're not all that far away from our portal yet, and we've already found two, so not too worried about trying to find one. It'd just be nice to have access to a lot of lapis in one go. Trying to do it the hammer method, it works, but it's kind of slow and tedious at best, so I don't really like doing that if I can help it. Some more ruins up ahead here. Don't know if that's an indicator of anything special or whether it's just random ruins. I know some of these are meant to have loot below them, but I've never found any that have. I think we're going into sort of newly generated territory at the moment. Ah, this tree type, yeah. Ah. This has loot chests in it. This great wood tree somewhere, wherever the spawner is. Yeah, here's the spawner. Do I want to kill that for the loot chest? I'm probably not going to be building a grinder out of that, so... Not so useful stuff in this chest. But it is a good place to dump some of this stuff off. Alright. Plenty more of these pillars around. There's a lot of zombies. All of a sudden. Not really interested in chests. From dungeons. Oh, hello, this is something new. Not seen this before. Sort of brick area. Something looks well lit over there as well. And there's a hollow hill. What is this here? Whoa! I don't know what that is, but I just killed it. I don't think I want to know what that is particularly. Does this have any loot in it? I think they ignore light level, to be honest. Doesn't look like there's any loot in there. It's kind of scary, whatever that is. Really love some of the animations that the mod developer Benimatic did for Twilight Forest. Looks really, really nice. Very well done. Ooh, more ruins. Don't know if that indicates anything. There's probably a way down into the hollow hill. Yeah, that is pitch blend. Pitch blend is quite useful actually when it comes to reactor craft stuff. Some gold there. I mean, we shouldn't be too surprised at seeing stuff like gold because that is common for this level. Living legends, huh? Did that do anything? I don't think it did. Ooh. Let me get out of here real quick. I was not expecting that. So what about this one? They aren't swarm spiders because they have a higher pitch. So they're either regular ones or cave spiders. Neither of which I'm fond. That is regular. There's a swarm spider. Cave. Let's kill these zombies. Again, no lapis though. Yeah, I keep finding these. I'm not finding any lapis in them. Oh, where am I getting hit from? There's a kobold there. Yep, no lapis in this one either. I'm beginning to wonder if lapis actually does spawn in these or not. Oh. Yeah, this is not looking great, is it? There's a zombie. Spawner, that is. So I'm probably going to head on out of here again. If I can. Yep, right up through here. It's not looking good though. This is kind of the way it came from. I don't know if they spawn in specific biomes and I'm looking at the wrong biome, or whether I'm just getting bad luck with the hills I'm choosing. I'm going to try and look for a sort of a bigger one if I can. I'm going to look for one more, and if we don't see anything, then I'm probably just going to call it for today's episode and probably work on something else, and we'll probably come back to this particular quest another time. Big ravine. Wow, this is a big ravine. Gold in the walls. We may have already been here. No, we have not. Okay, this is the Naga fight. We already did this once, but we ended up getting into a bit of a problem last time where I lost the stuff. I have a better sword now. So maybe we can try and take this guy on. It's kind of tough though. Oh, laggy. I'm gonna die here. Need to get out of range. Eat some food. One more hit and I'm dead. Get away. Oh god. Die, please. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so we actually lost this stuff before when I died in the Twilight Forest. So, I would like to bring it back. The trophy, the scales and such, so I'm glad that we were able to get that again. And this is just some random witchery house that generated right in here. So at least we got that stuff again. I'm gonna try not to die with it this time. Still no luck on the Hollow Hill though. As I say, I'm probably gonna take one more look, but it's not looking good. So many nice resources for the taking. Yeah, I'm not seeing much over this way. Nothing that stands out anyway. Let me see here. Nope. There's another Naga maze. That may have been the one that we already explored. And there was just another one nearby. No, there's a spawner in there still, so this one is a brand new one. So I'm going to leave that for now. Another random witch house. Some Twilight Plains here. And looks like it fades off into sort of a spruce snowy forest over there. More ruins. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more hollow hills, to be honest. So we may just have to call this a bust at the moment. For the hedge maze. Lots of great resources in ravines and such, though. I might check out doing some mining here just to see if it's any different to the overworld. Kind of just take my cobalt hammer and go to town at Y11. And the reason I would want to do that is just as I say, so I can get the lapis I need. I really want to get the lapis so that I can add loot into this sword, but I'm not counting on it. Something clearly didn't work out favorably in this house. It's more of the same kind of loot. So I guess I'm going to head on out of here now, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We didn't really do too much, did we? We just kind of did the staircase, and that was about it. The Twilight Forest mission has kind of been a bit unsuccessful thus far, but maybe next episode we'll get back into the swing of things. I do want to get working on that spider farm and a couple other things as well, so maybe we'll start next episode with that. And I kind of want to work on my base now, get all of that cleaned up and ready to go, because I think it's holding us back, not having much room. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode though, and I hope to see you in the next one, when we shall continue. So until then, see you later, and have a good day.